Hey guys, Terry here. I am glad to report that Steve got the table put together. I so appreciate his work with that. It came yesterday, and when he got off work, he started assembling it. So I'll have pictures on my website about that process. It went together really easy. I bought the table on Amazon. It was 70 something, I want to say 75 or $76 last month. I see it's 140 this month. I don't know what makes the price bounce around like that, but it had different options. It had, I think, 3 or 4 different ways you could order it. I got the one that was just 23.5 inches deep, and then I think it's 36 inches across here, and then it's got another little table that folds up. So I liked the idea that I could make it smaller if I needed to for this area that I've got it tucked into. So I thought that it had enough of a table over here that I could have a little cutting surface. I liked that the sewing machine you could raise and lower here. So if I'm not using it for a sewing machine, I can raise this part of the table up and then just have it as one big solid surface to be either cutting the fabric on or scrapbooking on, or that way. So I love that part. I've kind of brought up some of my stuff from the basement. I've got patterns and supplies and quilting patterns. I've got all my cutting boards. I think I plan on hanging those up there on the wall. And then it's got another little shelf down here at the bottom. So I'm going to put some, I think that's where I'll stack some of the patterns and stuff. I also have a one of those plastic bins that has 3 drawers that has my thread and stuff in it. Those will probably get parked under there. So yeah, I'll either find some places over here that I have maybe some unused stuff, or I was planning on having it be on the bottom of the table here, so I think that's going to work good. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with it. It doesn't take up too much space. Oh, I started to say the different styles. There is, and I'll have a link on my website to this item, but there was ones that had drawers over here, and it was basically a variety in the drawers. There was like a 2-drawer, 4-drawer. Some of them were a little bit longer than this one. But yeah, I like this setup. I think it's going to work good. So I'm ready to get my sewing machine out and start making some stuff. I think I've got some curtains to make for my daughter. I've got some stuff to hem that we've been waiting to hem. And then I'm probably going to make some masks for us, if I can find some elastic. So I just wanted to show you guys the table. I think it fits in here really well. I was going to rearrange the room, but I do think that this is kind of the best fit in here. I've got this table, my one there by the window. This works really. I like this setup a lot because I've kind of got supplies that I use up on the table, and then I've got my drawers that has all my stuff for card making. I've got my glues and everything over in this drawer, and then I have a lot of stuff that I use all the time on my Razcogs. So I usually pull those out and open up the drawers, and I just, from that seat, I've got access to everything that I need for card making and scrapbooking. So I'm loving that setup. Plus it's in front of the window, so I love that. Nice and bright and airy. And then I've recently moved over here my Brother and Cricut machines. I'll be using those. My hope is that I use them more because I have them right now there beside the computer, and hope to get just back into using them more often. So, and then this was the cabinet that I pulled out. I don't mind it. It's kind of at the end of the table. It's got my scrapbooks that I'm currently working on and 8.5 by 11 paper. It's also got some we're forever collecting the magazines and books and stuff, so it's probably time to go through those and whittle those out again. If I'm not using them, they're just taking up space, and maybe that's where I can put some of my sewing supplies. So It's just fun to get something new. It was fun to get a new table and have my sewing machine set up. So, hope everybody's staying safe, and I'll have links to useful information on my website. Bye, guys. Oh, there was something else I wanted to show you. I recently bought these macrame plant hangers, and I just think they're beautiful. There's room for 5 pots in them. So I bought the hangers, and then the pots were separate, but they're just so pretty. And I can't wait to get out and get some more plants. But right now we have a spider plant that a good friend gave us, and it's growing like crazy. So I have that in one of the large pots. And then I took some of the babies, and they are growing in this little one here. They're growing great. And then I want to get some more house plants for the other 3. But yeah, I wanted to show you those. It really adds something to the room. We have a cabin style house, and it's mostly cedar, but then you can see that some of the woodwork has been painted black. And I just like the look of those plants. So my husband calls them victims. I am going to try and carefully take care of them. As you can see, they're getting lots of sunlight here, and I've got them in pots that I can water, and the water won't drip out of them. I think I can do it, so I'll have to buy some plants that are very, that are hard to kill off. But so far the spider plant's growing really well. But yeah, I love the look of it. So I wanted to show you that, and I'll have a link to those. That set of 5 planters came together. They're real soft. The cording is just really cottony and soft. But I think they turned out really good. So, thanks guys. Subscribe so we can stay in touch, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.